if you're selling stuff for under $5, you're not making money. You may think you're making money. You're not making money. Hey guys, it's Poochie. I'm not going to make any friends with this video. I'm going to talk about eBay. I'm going to talk about numbers. I'm going to talk about resellers and YouTubers who aren't practicing what they preach. Let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, I want to tell you that we had a whatnot auction last night, and I wake up and I've got random things on my desk. I have 7 dogs in my office. No, 6 dogs in my office right now. And this was left on my desk. Do you think it's going to survive the day? No. Yeah, I've already got one interested over here. Yeah, exactly. Got one interested over here, one interested over here. I've got 6 dogs interested in this now because it was left on my desk. Okay, all right. Even the old man is like, what's going on? I want some of it. Is it food? Okay. So what I'm going to talk about today is numbers, okay? And I don't talk negatively about people at all because I believe in positivity. But some people are just kind of not practicing what they preach. When you are a YouTube reseller and a lot of people, follow you and admire you and stuff and look up to you and maybe follow what you do. If you are preaching about, how to treat your customers, if you're on telling people the importance of customer service and how to do it right, you should not have a feedback percentage on eBay that's in the 98% range. You shouldn't. If you're going to be preaching to people how to treat your customers on eBay to be successful, you shouldn't have a feedback rating that's less than 99%. And I don't mean 99.9%, I mean 99%. Now, okay, you can hate me now, you can boo, you can do whatever. I get it, but you have to practice what you preach, and you can't expect others to do the things that you're telling them to do when you may not be doing them yourself. So, as always, I keep it real on this channel. I have for years. I have in the 27 plus years I've been selling on eBay. So let's talk numbers now, okay? Now that I've alienated all kinds of people. Why are people on eBay who actually want to run businesses selling things for under $5? Unless they are sports cards or some sort of trading cards or something very small that you sell a lot of and you just pump them out, boom, 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 boom. Why are you selling things on eBay that are under $5? Well, I'm gonna go through 2 stores that I looked at who are very well-known eBay resellers. And I'm going to I'm not going to mention names because, but I'm going to talk about how you run your business. And I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't be selling things for under $5 unless that's all you're doing or unless you're selling a ton of it. Like I said, sports cards. So if you go and you do your eBay fee calculator, okay? If you have a basic store and you're promoting things at 5%, okay, which is not a lot, it's 25 cents only, basically. If you have a basic store, you're running promoted listings at 5%, okay, you're getting back $2.64 from eBay for a $5 item, and that doesn't include your cost of goods. So if you're selling things that cost you $1.50 or even $1, let's just say $1 for $5 on eBay, you're making $1.64 back. So even if you sell 100 items a day, you take the time to list 100 items, you take the time, unless it's a single item and you're selling 100 of them, then okay. But you are taking the time, which time is your most valuable asset is time. It's not money, it's not anything, it's time, because we all have only so many hours on this earth. So time is absolutely your most valuable asset. So you're taking your time. If you have something that you pay $1 for and you sell it for $5 on eBay, you may think, wow, that's awesome. You're making $1.64. So you have to sell 100 of those things, print 100 shipping labels, pay for 100 shipping labels too, package 100 things, pay for the shipping, okay? And I mean, not the shipping, but the packaging materials. And you're going to make $1.64. So 100 of those a day, you're packaging 100 things a day. How many minutes does it take you to run a label, weigh something, run a label, and package it? And then you got to take it to the post office or have the post office come pick it up. But here we have to take it to the post office. So it's $164 profit a day. Let's say you're paying 10 cents per envelope. So that's going to be $10. So that takes it down to $154. Your gas to the post office, let's say, and from, is going to be $3.50 a day. Okay. Let's say your time, let's say you pay yourself even a quarter a piece to package those in your time. Let's say a quarter a piece. Okay. So that is what, $25? So now, wow, is that right? No. 164 minus, I want to make sure I get this right, minus $10 for packaging supplies, minus $3.50 for gas, minus $25 for your time. Yeah. That leaves you the $125. Okay. So $125 is $37.50 a month. So you're making $3,750 a month. Okay. And you are working your absolute ass off to do it. Okay. And that's only if you get your items at a cost of $1 a piece. But you're working like to send out 100 items and list 100 items a day. Okay. For, $264 minus your cost of goods. So if you have things that are under, like if you have stuff that's you have priced at $2.95, I've seen this, $1.94. I mean, if you have stuff that's priced like that, you're making even less. And you think, I've already paid for it. It's free. I've seen a lot of people selling stuff for under $5 on eBay, but this is absolutely crazy. If you want to run an actual business, unless your business is like sports cards or something very small, easy to package, and you sell just a ton of them, why are you selling stuff that's like three-dimensional, like this coffee cup, for under $5? I don't get it at all. And if you're on and you're a YouTube reseller and you are preaching to people how to make money on YouTube and you're selling stuff under $5, you are not teaching them wisely. Unless you are on very limited funds, which I understand, or you are, if you're on limited funds, unless you're selling stuff around your house, you should not be selling stuff for under $5 because you're not going to make enough to grow your business. Let's look at one reseller that I looked at. Okay. Has just under 2,000 listings. 66% of their listings are under $20. They have 2,000 listings and 66%, 2/3 of their store is under $20. Let me give you the $20 numbers. Okay. If you sell something at $20 and you have 5% promoted listings, a lot of people do more than that. I do more than that. You're making $14.83. Now, out of that comes the cost of goods, your cost in packaging, label, gas to the post office, or wherever you're shipping it through, etc. So $14.83, let's say you buy something for $5 and sell it for $20. Okay. You're making $9.83 for that item. And then you have to package it, etc. Pay for all the goods, etc. So if you're selling stuff for under $5, you're not making money. You may think you're making money. You're not making money. So any YouTube reseller that tells you, oh, I make it at hand over fist or make it at hand over fist, based on the items that are selling for more, okay? Not on the items that are selling for under $5. I have a couple items on my store for under $10, but just under $10, like $9.59, $9.99. And those are items that basically I paid literally like 50 cents, maybe $1 for, and they're on sale, or I have them on clearance or something. But I mean, let's look at $10, okay? So $10, if you're promoting at 5%, okay, you're getting $6.71. So if you're selling something at $10, you paid 50 cents or let's say $1 for it, then you're going to make $5.71 for every item that sells, okay? So if you sell 100 items at $5, okay, your income, regardless of what you sold, is going to be $264. If you sell 30 items that are $10, you're going to make, no, is that right? 30, yeah, $201. So I would rather go with the higher priced item because it's less wear and tear on you. If you have people that help you, it's less wear and tear on them and less hours you're going to have to pay them for. But even if you're only doing it yourself, you really don't want to sell things for under $5. Like $10, just under $10 maybe should, in my opinion, be the lowest you should ever sell anything for on eBay. 24% of the store is under $10. Okay, 24% of this store is under $10. 66 is under $20. I don't know how many are under $5 because I guess I didn't count on this. 84% are under $30. And only, so 66, okay, 24% of this just under 2,000 item store is under $10. 66% is under $20, and 84% is under $30. Okay, so the majority of this person's store is a quarter of the store is under $10, which, you know, is not a good number. Now let's go and look at this other seller. Okay, so they have under 1,500 items in their store. 32% of their store, a third of their store, is under $5. Another third of their store is under $10. So this is not a business, guys. This is a hobby. Unless they're doing sports cards or some sort of Pokemon cards or something like that, this is a hobby. It's not a business. It's a side hustle, hobby that they're doing because they enjoy it, and that's fine. But I don't think you should tell other people, be teaching other people how to do this to make money if you have 32% of your store priced at under $5. And 32% of your store priced at under $9.99, because then you're playing a game. It's a hobby, it's a game, it's not an actual business, in my opinion. Under $15, okay, is 15% of the store. So this reseller store has 79% of their inventory is priced at under $15. That is not a way to make money. That's not a way to make money. I'll tell you the numbers. Okay, if you have a basic store and you are promoting at 5%, not counting your cost of goods or everything else and taxes that you pay at the end of the year, not counting everything, cost of shipping goods, cost to package the items, your time, everything. For $5, if you have a basic store and you're doing 5% promoted listings, now this is a general estimate, you're making $2.64. That does not include the cost of goods. For a $10 sale, you're making $6.71. That does not include the cost of goods. If you're selling it for $15, you're making $10.77. $20, you're making $14.83, and this is only at 5% promoted listings, guys. Okay, 25, and it does not include the cost of goods. 25, you're making $18.90. $30, if you sell something for $30, you're making $22.96. So now we're talking, right? 35, you're making $27.02. 40, you're making $31.09. Okay, these numbers are from the eBay fee calculator. Now, if you're doing promoted listings at 10%, let me run down the numbers for you again. So at $5 sale, you're making $2.04 if you're doing 10% promoted listings. And that does not include, my birds are excited about this for some reason, that does not include the cost of goods. So if your cost of goods is $1 and you're selling it for $5 and you're promoting it 10%, you're making $1.04. That doesn't include your cost to your packaging cost, your cost to your time to package the order, your I don't know what this dog is doing. Come here. You can do this with me. Come on, Wiley. This is Wiley. Okay. Wiley. When they say they need attention, and that's it apparently. So 10% promoted listings. Okay, $5, you're making $2.04. Let's tell them why. Let's tell them. $10, a $10 sale, $5.84. Now remember, that doesn't include the cost of goods. Hi, baby. You are just, come on, man. It's not lover time. Come on. $15 sale, you're making $9.63. $20, you're making $13.42. $25, $17.22. $30, you're making $21.01. $35, you're making $24.80, and $40, you're making $28.60. But with 10% promoted listings, chances are you're selling more stuff. So I hope I didn't offend anybody with my opinions. I just like to be honest and kind of blunt. Do you want to go back in your drawer? No, he doesn't. I like to be blunt and honest with people. And resellers, especially reseller YouTubers, I think you have a responsibility to the community and the new people that are coming up. And I don't think you should be telling people how to do great customer service if your feedback is under 99%, unless, there's extenuating circumstances and you got 5 negatives in a week or 2 negatives in a week and it bumped you down. Because I know that can happen, and eBay's being, jerks about removing feedback now. But don't tell people to sell stuff. Be the example. If you're selling stuff for $5, so if somebody comes up and they sell something for $5 and they're doing 10% promoted listings, they're going to make $2.04, and that doesn't include the cost of the goods. So if they're going to make $1.04, then they're going to have to ship it. They're going to have to print the label. They're going to have to pay for the packaging supplies. They're not making any money. They may actually even be losing money if it's taking too much of their time. So that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think. I don't like to throw anybody under the bus ever, but sometimes you just got to say, nope. I gotta come out and be the voice that says that's not how you do it. I've been selling on eBay for 27 years. I've owned many successful businesses over the years. Sold on Amazon for years and years and years. I've had an auction company. I've had a toy store. I've had restaurants, coffee shops, bars. I can't even tell you the business. A 1 hour photo. That's how old I am. I had a 1 hour photo. So I hope I had the oldest eBay drop-off store in Portland, Oregon, actually, for a while. So, yeah, I've done a lot of stuff, and I hope that my opinion doesn't offend anybody, but if it does, sorry. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, I keep it real. Let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, and click that bell so you get notified when we have new videos coming out. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one. Happy selling.